So, good morning everyone. Today I am going to discuss aromaticity under atomic and molecular structure. This is the last portion of this chapter. So, before discussing aromaticity and how to calculate the aromaticity, aromatic compound, anti-aromatic compound, non-aromatic compound, later we will discuss. So, before that we have to construct molecular orbital diagram. As per your syllabus, benzene and 1,3-butadiene has been included. So first of all, constructing molecular orbital. Pi molecular orbitals are sideways overlap of p orbitals. Pi molecular orbitals are sideways overlap of p orbitals. Pi orbitals have two lobes, plus and minus, indicate opposite phase of the wave functions, not electrical charge. As you know, psi is the wave functions. So pi orbital have two lobes, plus and minus, indicate the opposite phase of the wave functions, not electrical charge. When lobes overlap constructively, plus plus or minus minus, we get a bonding MO. So when plus plus, that means there is a, okay, when this plus plus overlap, we get bonding MO, okay, pi bonding. When plus minus lobes overlap, we cancel out and node forms antibonding MO, we get antibonding MO, okay. So again I tell you, pi molecular orbital are the sideways overlap of p orbitals. Pi orbitals have two lobes, plus and minus, which indicates the opposite phase of the wave functions, plus minus minus plus plus minus plus minus. That is opposite of the wave functions, not electrical charge. When lobes overlap constructively, okay, constructively, not destructively. Constructively means there will be a plus plus or minus minus, either by plus plus or minus minus. Then we get bonding molecular orbital is formed. When plus minus lobes overlap, wave cancel out and node forms, we get anti-bonding molecular orbitals. So that is plus minus, we get a node. So this is the node. So that is also called destructive overlap. This is the energy of isolated p orbitals and C1 and C2. Okay, this is the ethylene molecule. Okay, so hot constructive overlap, getting a pi bonding through plus plus and pi star antibonding getting plus minus, having a node. Okay, so energy, this is the pi electron system 2 pi. Okay, now this is the ethylene molecule. So this is the constructive molecular orbital. Before discussing the benzene, molecular orbital benzene, we just discuss the preliminary knowledge of the molecular orbital diagram of a ethylene. Okay, now come to molecular orbital of benzene. In the next slide, there is a diagram. So picture of benzene as a planar framework of sigma bonds with 6 electrons in a delocalized pi orbital is a useful but superficial. 6 electron cannot simultaneously occupy any one orbitals, be it an atomic orbital or molecular orbitals. A more rigorous molecular orbital analysis recognizes that overlap of the 6 2p atomic orbitals of the ring carbon generates 6 pi molecular orbitals. So a more rigorous molecular orbital analysis recognizes that overlap of the 6 2p atomic orbitals of the ring carbon generates 6 pi molecular orbitals. These 6 pi molecular orbitals include 3 which are bonding and 3 which are anti-bonding. The relative energy of these orbitals and distribution of pi electrons among them are illustrated in right hand side, that is next slides. So benzene is said to have a closed shell pi electron configurations. All the bonding orbitals are filled and there are no electrons in the antibonding orbitals. Okay, so what we get, the picture of benzene, if you look here, so this is the picture of benzene, pi 1, pi 2, pi 3, pi 4 star, pi 5 star, pi 6 star. Okay, so you see, so before, so what the molecular orbital of benzene says, picture of benzene, that is diagram as planar framework of sigma bond with 6 electron in delocalized pi orbital is useful but superficial. One, 6 electron cannot simultaneously occupy any one orbitals. Okay, be it an atomic orbital or molecular orbital. So that electron should be go to the molecular orbitals. Okay, a more rigorous molecular orbital analysis recognizes that overlap of the 6 2p atomic orbital of the ring carbons generates 6 pi molecular orbitals. These 6 pi molecular orbitals include 3 which are bonding and 3 which are anti-bonding. The relative energy of these orbitals and the distribution of pi electrons among them are illustrated in the right hand side, means here. Next slide. So benzene is said to have a closed shell pi electron configuration. All the bonding orbitals are filled and there are no electrons in antibonding orbitals. Okay, so benzene molecular orbital, there is a 6 orbitals, among 6, 3 are bonding orbitals, pi 1, pi 2, pi 3, and 3 are antibonding orbital, pi 1 star, pi 2 star, pi 3 star. Okay, now let's see the diagram. So I have shown 3 molecular orbital diagram of benzene. So first we come to here, this is the benzene. Okay, this is the orbital, the orbitals. So this is the non-bonding line, you see pi 1, pi 2, pi 3. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, total 6 electrons. So pi 4 star, pi 6 star, pi 5 star. Okay, same thing here. Okay, there is no difference. This is the bonding, this is the anti-bonding, this is the bonding. Okay, now what figure says? Figure says the pi molecular orbital of benzene arranged in order of increasing energy. Okay, increasing energy, no problem. The 6 pi electrons of benzene occupy 3 lowest energy orbitals, 1, 2, 3, or you can say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is the lowest energy. You know, bonding orbital means it is stable and it has low energy. Anti-bonding means it has high energy, unstable. So the pi molecular orbitals of benzene arranged in order increasing energy. The 6 pi electrons of benzene occupy 3 lowest energy orbitals, all of which are bonding. This is the bonding, pi 1, pi 2, pi 3. So this is the, below this dotted line, this is the bonding. Okay. Okay. 6 atomic orbital gives 6 molecular orbital, as you know from the molecular orbital diagram in chemical bonding, VBT, valence bond theory, I have discussed. The number of AOs, atomic orbital, equals to number of MOs, that is molecular orbitals. So 6 atomic orbitals gives 6 molecular orbital system. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 molecular orbitals. Okay. Symmetric, so 2 pairs of degenerate orbitals. Okay. Degenerate orbitals. The 6 electron field 3 bonding pi orbitals. All bonding orbitals are filled closed shell, as I told you in earlier slide, and extremely stable arrangement. So this one the stable arrangement. This one also stable arrangement. Okay. This is the hexagon structures, benzene structures. So pi 1, pi 2, pi 3. This is the stable structure. So this is the benzene. Okay, you see this one, this one, this one. Okay, dotted line is the name of the nodes. Okay, So that is the diagram, molecular orbital diagram of benzene, very important. So I have shown 3 diagrams. So which one is shown in the exam? You can write this one, that will be better, this will be better, this one also accepted, no problem. Okay, so this one will be better. Okay, with orbital diagram we have shown this diagram in your exam if it comes in a question form. So molecular orbital diagram of benzene is very important. So this is the closed shell table, pi 1, pi 2, pi 3, pi 4, pi star, pi 5 star, pi 6 stars. This is the degenerate orbital, this is the degenerate orbitals. So that's why first single assembly, then pair. So total 6 electron, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so that is the molecular orbital diagram of benzene, and it form a closed cells and having a stable arrangement. Okay. Now come to pi molecular orbital of 1,3-butadiene. Pi molecular orbital of 1,3-butadiene. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3 butadiene pi molecular orbital. This is also very important. These two molecular orbital diagram 1, 3 butadiene and benzene has been included in your syllabus. So along with diagram we have to explain, okay, what is the bonding MO, what is anti-bonding MO. Okay, you should explain every diagram. Okay. So pi molecular orbital of 1,3-butadiene, it is shown in the right hand side. Okay, the 4 sp2 hybridized carbon contribute 4 2p atomic orbitals, and their overlap leads to 4 pi molecular orbitals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2 are bonding, psi 1, psi 2 bonding, and 2 are anti-bonding, psi 3 star, psi 4 star. Each pi molecular orbital encompasses all 4 carbons of the dienes. Okay. There are 4 pi electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pi electrons, and these are distributed in pairs between the 2 orbitals of lowest energy, psi 1 and psi 2. Psi 1 and psi 2. Okay. Both bonding orbitals are occupied. So the HOMO and LUMO are psi 2, psi 3. Okay. Respectively, in order to of increasing energy, these have 0, 1, 2, 3 nodes. 0, 1, 2, 3 nodes. Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3 nodes. What the 1,3-butadiene pi molecular orbital says is that 4 sp2 hybridized carbon atom. 1 sp2, 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 sp2. 4 sp2. Later we will check during the determination of aromatic, anti-aromatic, non-aromatic compounds, sp2, sp3. So you see, this is the C double bond, C double bond, C double bond, C. So this carbon sp2 hybridized, this carbon also is sp2 hybridized, this carbon also sp2 hybridized, and this carbon also sp2 hybridized. So that's why the 4 sp2 hybridized carbon contribute 4 2 atomic orbitals and 4 2p atomic orbitals. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 2p atomic orbitals. Okay, and their overlap leads to 4 pi molecular orbitals. 2 are bonding, 4 pi molecular orbitals. So number of AOs 4, number of MOs 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 2 are bonding, psi 1, psi 2 bonding, and 2 are anti-bonding, psi 3 star, psi 4 star. Each pi molecular orbital encompasses all 4 carbon of the dienes. These are 4 pi electrons, These are distributed in pairs between the two orbitals of lowest energy. Okay, so lowest energy, two orbitals, psi 1 and psi 2. Both bonding orbitals occupied, so the HOMO is highest occupied molecular orbital, highest occupied molecular orbital, this one psi 2, and lowest LUMO, lowest unoccupied molecular orbital, which is vacant, that is called psi 3 star, respectively. In order of increasing energy, these have to 0, 1, 2, 3 nodes. You see here, plus minus. Okay, so here is 1 nodes, here is plus minus plus, so 2 nodes plus, you see filled, vacant, filled, vacant. Okay, so there are 3 nodes. Okay, 1, 2, 3 nodes, 1, 2, 3 nodes. Okay, so that is the 1,3-butadiene pi molecular orbital diagram. Here I have mentioned psi 3 star, psi 4 star antibonding, psi 1, psi 2 bonding. So this is also very important. We have to draw the pi molecular orbital diagram of 1,3-butadiene. Along with, we have to explain which one is HOMO, which one is LUMO, and bonding MO, anti-bonding MO, how it is formed, and this is the 4p orbital, 2p orbitals. Okay, how many nodes? 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is the increasing energy. Okay, so this one the pi molecular orbital of 1,3-butadiene. We should go through and practice. It is very important, like pi molecular orbital of benzene. Okay, now resonance picture of bonding in benzene. So now, before discussing aromaticity, so we should talk about the benzene. So benzene is the main compounds. So in 20th century, theories of bonding in benzene provide a rather clear picture of aromaticity. We'll start with a resonance description of benzene. The two Kekulé structures for benzene have the same arrangement of atoms. The two Kekulé structures of benzene have the same arrangement of atoms, but differ in the placement of electrons. Thus they are resonance form, and neither one by itself correctly describe the bonding in the actual molecule. So 20th century theories of bonding in benzene provides a rather clear picture of aromaticity. We will start with the resonance descriptions of benzene. The two Kekulé structures of benzene have the same arrangement of atoms, but differ in the placement of electrons. Thus they are resonance form, which is shown in the next slides. Neither one by itself correctly describe the bonding in the actual molecules. So in the 20th century, theories of bonding in benzene provides rather clear pictures by Kekulé structures. What Kekulé structures said? It only says that same arrangement of atoms. Atom arrangement has been same, but differ in the placement of electron. That is, there is a delocalization of pi electrons. So pi electron gets shifted from one place to another place. So we get the resonance form, and neither one by itself correctly describe the bonding in the actual molecules. So that is the resonance hybrid or resonance picture of bonding in benzene. Okay, come to the next slide. So what you see the Kekulé structure. So here comes here pi bond, this bond comes here, this pi bond comes here. So ultimately we get this one. As a whole we can write this is the resonance hybrid. So this is the resonance hybrid of the benzene. So according to Kekulé structure of benzene. Okay, so this is the pi bond. You see pi bond shifted here. Okay, now that's having the same arrangement of the atom, but the replacement of the electrons, pi electrons. Pi electron moves here, this pi electron moves here. That's why this comes, this goes here, and this. Okay, so that's why this comes the here. That's why this is the Kekulé structures. As a hybrid orbital of the two Kekulé structures, benzene is often represented by a hexagon containing an inscribed circle. Okay, the circle in a hexagon symbol was first suggested by British chemist Sir Robert Robinson to represent what he called the aromatic sextet. That one. Okay, so called aromatic sextet. The 6 delocalized pi electrons of the 3 double bonds 1, 2, 3. Robinson symbol is a convenient time-saving shorthand device, but Kekulé type of formula are better for counting and keeping track of electrons, especially in chemical reactions, because these pi bonds undergoes electrophilic substitution reactions, so bromination, chlorination, etc., nitrations. So these ones, so as a hybrid, so this is the proposed by the Robinsons. So as a hybrid of the two Kekulé structures, benzene is often represented by a hexagon containing an inscribed circle. The circle in a hexagon symbol was first suggested by British chemist Sir Robert Robinson to represent what he called the aromatic sextet. The 6 delocalized pi electrons of the 3 double bonds. Robinson symbol is a convenient time-saving shorthand device, but Kekulé type of formulas are better for counting and keeping track of electrons, especially in chemical reactions, because these pi bonds are undergoing the electrophilic substitution reactions. Okay, so we know that's why this is more reactive. This is the resonating structures, and this structure proposed by the Robinsons. Now come to the structures, their bond angle structure of benzenes, their bond angles, okay, and their planarity. The structural fact that benzene is planar. Structural facts that benzene is planar. All of the bond angles are 120 degree. Structural fact that benzene is planar. All of the bond angles are 120 degree, and each carbon is bonded to 3 other atoms. Okay, the structural fact that benzene is planar. Okay, if you see sp2, 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 in order to get a planarity, the hybridization should be sp2. If it is sp3 comes, later we will discuss, there will be if chances to conversion of sp3 to sp2 through conjugations, then it is planar. Otherwise, if you get sp3 hybridization, then it is not a planar. So as benzene, all the 6 carbon atoms are sp2 hybridized, so it is a planar. There is no questions. And all the bonds angles are 120 degree. Bond angle 120 degree. Okay, so here. So and each carbon is bonded to 3 other atoms. Okay, each carbon atom is bonded to 3 other atoms. 3 other atom means you see this carbon, this carbon, this carbon, so these hydrogens, 3 other atoms. Suggested sp2 hybridations for carbon and the framework of pi bonds. In addition to its 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals, each carbon has a half filled 2p orbitals. Okay, that can participate in pi bonding. As I told you, in the molecular orbital diagram of benzene, I have shown here. There, figure right hand side shows this is the continuous pi system that encompasses all the carbons that result from overlap of these 2p orbitals. The 6 pi electrons of benzene are delocalized over all 6 carbon, and each sp2 hybridized carbon in the ring has an unhybridized p orbital perpendicular to the ring which overlap around the ring. Did you see perpendicular? This one like this one, this one. Okay. So figure in the right hand side, this one shows the continuous pi system that encompasses all the carbons that result from overlap of these 2p orbitals, the 6 pi electrons of benzene are delocalized over all 6 carbon. Each sp2 hybridized carbon in the ring has an unhybridized p orbital, which form a pi bond with sidewise overlap. So, perpendicular to the ring which overlap around the ring. Okay? This one. Okay. So, and pi electron benzene are delocalized, and 6 pi electron delocalized means, as I told you, how delocalized? This pi bond shifted here, so this single bond becomes a double bond. Okay, what will happen? This pi electron then shifted here. Okay, this pi electron then shifted here. That's why we get these structures. Okay, only delocalization of pi electron takes place here. There is no change of atom arrangement. Okay, only pi electron gets delocalized through conjugation. Double bond, single bond, double bond. As you know, conjugation means we should have the structure like double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. That means there is a conjugated system. Okay, all alternative, single bond, double bond. So that means we get conjugations. If we have a conjugations, then pi electron gets delocalized. Okay, and resonating energy will be more stabilized. So each sp2 hybridized carbon in the ring has an unhybridized p orbital which is perpendicular to the ring which overlaps around the ring. So that is the benzene systems having bond angles, and this is also distance. Okay, in between what? In between this hydrogen, and this is the carbon distance 1.34, and carbon 1.54, double bond length shorter than single bond, so that's why this one. Okay, so this is the bond length distance in between carbon, C double bond C 1.34, and C bond C, this bond is 1.54 Armstrong, this is 1.54, and this is the carbon hydrogen bond is, so that this is the 1.39 Armstrong. Okay, so this is the bond distance. Okay, so now come to next slide, move on, aromaticity. Okay. The term aromaticity has been derived from Greek word. Now come to the point. The term aromaticity has been derived from Greek word. Aroma means fragrance. It is defined to describe the planar cyclic molecules with a ring of resonance bonds which is more stable when compared to other connective or geometric arrangement containing of the same set of atoms. Okay. So aromaticity, the term aromaticity has been derived from Greek word aroma means fragrance. It is defined to describe a planar cyclic molecules with a ring of resonance bonds which is more stable when compared to other connective or geometric arrangement containing of the same set of atoms. Okay, so aromaticity means, this is the Greek word, aroma means fragrance, a sweet smell. It is defined to describe the planar cyclic molecule with a ring of resonance. Ring of resonance means through delocalization of pi electrons or lone pair possessed by more electronegative atoms or negative charge, which is more stable when compared to other connective. So if the structure is planar, cyclic and ring of resonance bond, then we get more stable structure because it is a fulfill the all criteria of aromaticity. So that's why the aromatic compound are more stable. So compared to the other connective geometric arrangement containing same set of atom. Clear? Now evidence of aromaticity. Okay. How to prove the aromaticity? The benzene will be more stable. Okay. So now, evidence of aromaticity. One of the ways to test the relative amount of resonance energy in a molecule is to compare the heat of hydrogenations between similar compounds. If you compare cyclohexane, this one, 1,3-cyclohexadiene, okay, 1,3-cyclohexadiene, this one, and cyclohexene, this one, and benzene, this one. So we are taking 4 types of compounds here. One is cyclohexane, there is no double bonds, cyclohexane, then cyclohexene present in a 1 double bond, okay, isolated alkene, and 1,3-cyclohexadiene, this is the 2 double bond, isolated diene, and conjugated diene, that is benzene. Sorry, this one the same, 1,3-cyclohexadiene, isolated diene, and this is the conjugated diene, and last portion is benzene having 3 pi bonds. Okay, so now what the one of the ways to test the relative amount of resonance energy in molecule is to compare energy in a molecule is to compare the heat of hydrogenations. So heat of hydrogenation, from this we get the stability in amongst cyclohexane, 1,3-cyclohexadiene, and benzene. Okay, if you compare cyclohexane, 1,3-cyclohexadiene, benzene, we would expect that their heat of hydrogenation will increase. 1 single bond, 2 double bond, and 3 double bond. So heat of hydrogenation will increase. Okay, no problem. You see, this is the cyclohexane, there is no pi bonds. Okay, there is no question of hydrogenations, heat of hydrogenations. So 1 single bonds in between in the benzene rings, that is cyclohexane, hexene. So it has minus 28.6 kilocalorie. Okay, this amount energy increases, this amount energy. In case of 1,3-cyclohexadiene, if you consider this isolated diene, then you get 2 into minus 28.6, because minus 28.6 kilocalorie for 1 pi bonds. Here 2 pi bonds or double bonds, so 1 bond, 1 double bonds, it will give minus 28.6 kilocalorie. So for 2 into 28.6 kilocalorie per mole, that is 57.4 kilocalorie. Okay, 50 point. Now conjugated diene, because this is the movement. Okay, so delocalization of the pi electrons, what will happen? So 1.8 kilo resonance energy, so 57.2 and 57.4. Okay, so this is 55.4. Okay, kilocalorie. That is, if you add 55.4 plus 1.8, then you get 57.4. Now come to the benzene. What will happen? Benzene is minus 49.8 kilocalorie, but it's predicted what? If so 3 pi bond or 3 double bond, it should be multiplied 3 into 28.6, then you get the value minus 85.8, predicted, expected. But in actual sense, we get how much? 36 kilocalorie resonance energy. Okay, so magnitude of aromatic stabilization 36 kilocalorie joule. Since number of double bond increases, but the experimental evidence suggests that actual heat of hydrogenation for benzene is 49.8 kilocalorie per mole, making it more stable. Instead of this one, it is 49.8. Then 1,3-cyclohexadiene, even though it has 2 double bond compared to benzene 3 double bond, this attributes the aromaticity of benzene, which delocalizes the electron of 6 pi orbitals. Due to the delocalization of 6 pi electrons, so it is heat of hydrogenation. So benzene is 49.8. So that's why it has been lower, 49.8. This amount, not this amount. This is the observed, this is the expected. This attributes the aromaticity of benzene which delocalizes the electron of 6 orbitals. So in this way we can prove the evidence of aromaticity of benzene by the explanation of heat of hydrogenations. I hope you are enjoying this video. Thanks for watching this video.